In today's message, the Father states that there is a blessing for those who continue to be watchful and who remain awake during the peaceful hours when the rest of the world is sleeping. Because you have made the decision to seek me out in the darkness of the night, you have demonstrated your passion and commitment to the situation. You should keep in mind that the labor you do for your Father is not limited to particular times or locations. Always be concerned with my affairs, no matter where you discover them or when you are asked to do so. It is important to approach whatever you are doing with the awareness that you are doing it in my service, whether it be a chore that needs to be completed, a moment of service, or simply a discussion with another person. If you decide to walk and work with me, I will walk and work with you. I will walk and work with you. Your life, as well as the lives of those who have been committed to your care, will be brought into order and purpose by me. Obedience and dedication are powerful qualities that you possess. Please allow your thoughts to coincide with mine. Please take into consideration the requirements of the people I have brought into your life, those priceless folks who are reliant on your direction and assistance. It is extremely important that you allow your words to become vessels of my message, bearing prayers and announcements on their behalf, especially during the peaceful hours of the night. It is important that you are aware that I am listening and taking action when you pronounce and decree blessings upon them in accordance with my desire. The weight of my intent is carried by your words, and they will be brought to fulfillment. Your words do not fall on deaf ears. Don't forget that you are not alone, even when the obstacles you face appear to be insurmountable and when the weight you carry feel overwhelming. You can always count on me to be your constant friend, your source of strength, and your guiding light. If you put your faith in me, I will guide you through the gloom and show you the way to a more promising future. Do not allow yourself to become disheartened by failures or disappointments. Consider them to be chances for personal development and education. Recognize that the difficulties you are experiencing are helping you become the person you were always meant to be, and embrace them with open arms. Make an effort to comprehend the lessons that are concealed behind each challenge. In order to get closer to me and bring your will into alignment with mine, you should use them as stepping stones on your trip. It is important to keep in mind that I am here with you as you negotiate the complexity of life. Call upon me whenever you feel that dread and uncertainty are about to control you. Your prayers will be answered, and I will give you the strength and clarity you require to make it through this difficulty. Proceed with self-assurance, knowing that your Father loves you, is there for you, and is giving you the power to do what you want. Allow your acts to be a reflection of my love and compassion for the world, and have faith that I will continue to work with you to bring my kingdom to fruition in your life as well as the lives of those who are in your immediate vicinity. According to what the Father has to say about it today, if love is unfailing, then why would you choose to break away from it, since doing so is a step toward failure? Be vigilant and conscientious in order to steer clear of conflict and dispute at all costs throughout this season. Conflict and tension are two things that the adversary of your soul thrives on. It is places that are characterized by harsh comments and nasty looks that he finds himself drawn to. Because of this, I want my peace to be the guiding force behind your demeanor and the way you express yourself through words today. You must make a decision in your heart that love will serve as the guiding principle for all of your actions. Recognize that love, when present in the midst of the adversary, functions similarly to smoke that suffocates. Because of the way my love is pouring through you, he will be unable to see the work that I am doing in your life, which will force him to take a defensive mindset. Today will bring you times in which you will be tempted to deviate from the road that love has set for you. You must not give in. When you choose to exhibit my love in those circumstances, do not let the unkind actions of others deprive you of the authority and power you possess. Love will prevail over all other feelings and emotions, even when they fail to feel or express themselves. Love is the very essence of who I am, and it is the essence of who I want you to be, the essence of what I want you to be. My own essence is the source of love, and it is my hope that love will become not only your actions but also your very nature. Because of this metamorphosis, love will become effortless and sincere over time. I am able to triumph over every plot that the adversary has devised because you have made it possible for love to materialize in your life. After that, you will be able to see the miracle that you have asked for, the miracle that you are only just beginning to believe in. You have access to it, and it is being brought to you on the wings of love. When you are in the presence of other people, especially those grace growers who put a strain on your patience, you should be sure to choose your words attentively. Take into consideration, before you speak, if the words you choose will build up or tear down. Choose silence whenever you are uncertain. Always show kindness, even when it is not earned. Kindness and comprehension are the appropriate responses to negative feedback. Get into the habit of forgiving quickly. Relinquish any feelings of anger that you may have toward other people, especially in the immediate aftermath of a perceived or actual wrong that has been committed against you. Exhibit composure and gentleness. Always remember that everyone is traveling their own path, and treat other people with compassion and understanding. Make yourself available to assist. Have a charitable attitude toward your time and resources, and do not anticipate receiving anything in return. It is important to keep in mind that my love is not contingent on your emotions or the acts of other people. You have a force that is always present within you, just ready to be expressed. You are not only fulfilling my mission for you by making the conscious decision to choose love today, but you are also paving the way for the miracles that you have a longing to witness. According to what the Father has revealed to us today, interference from the devil cannot and will not break your connection to my voice. It is important to keep in mind that I wrote in my word, "My sheep hear my voice, and they follow me." It is written in John 10 verse 27. Therefore, as long as you continue to be faithful to your fundamental nature as one of my sheep, you will be able to hear me with clarity that cannot be explained away. When you experience a decrease in your ability to hear me, it is not because the adversary has directly closed your ears, although he may seek to employ such strategies. More often than not, it is because he has saturated your head with thoughts and worries that are distracting. You are unable to recognize my voice because of these mental abnormalities, which are the root cause of the problem. As a result, the Father instructs you to calm your thoughts. Take a moment to put a stop to the never-ending queries and worries that are demanding attention. It is in the stillness that you have created that my voice will come to you with a gentle insistence. The Father instructs us to be still and to know. I am going to calm the mental storm that is raging inside of you, and I will still the waves of emotion that are sometimes on the verge of engulfing you. My voice will come through with obvious clarity in this newly discovered calm, leaving no room for uncertainty or misunderstanding to exist. There will be no room for you to ponder the question, "Is that you, Father?" Keep in mind that I have appointed you to the role of a listener, says the Father. Not only have I given you the power to hear my voice, but I have also given you the ability to observe the operations that take place in the everlasting domain. Exhibit the innate characteristics that you possess as my sheep. Because of this, you must live your life in total dependence on me, putting your trust in me for every single breath you breathe and every single choice you make. You must put an end to the unrelenting thoughts that are drowning out all other voices. The only sound that will be left in the silence that will come about when you learn to be still is going to be my voice. The Father instructs us to be still and to know. You will be able to cultivate the connection that you are looking for if you remain still today. This intimacy will be one that is not limited by the demands and fears of the physical world. Because of the peace that permeates your being, you will be able to hear and comprehend my voice with a renewed clarity, and you will be able to receive the encouragement and solace that you so badly seek. Remember that I am always with you, says the Father, and keep this in your thoughts at all times. You need not be scared because I am your safeguard and your source of strength. According to what the Father has revealed to us today, you are redeemed by something that the adversary is unable to touch, the blood of Christ. The only thing that has not been tainted by the adversary, by man, or by the passage of time is this one item. You are in possession of the spiritual authority to pour the pure blood of my humanity into your life, and you have this authority within your grasp. Your spoken words are the means by which you can gain access to this blood, which is freely available to you. Every aspect of my life, including my purity, my might, and my supply, is contained inside it. A powerful force is activated when you say the words, "I apply the blood," which is a powerful statement. The very air that you breathe is sanctified as a result of the fact that you draw the unblemished and the pure into your words. Bring to mind the transformation that took place in the heavens themselves when I placed my blood to the mercy seat in the throne room. Because of this, the celestial altar was sanctified by something that was both sacred and uniquely human. This signaled a transformation that would last forever. After seeing this, the angels covered their eyes with their wings and hid their presence. It was the first time that they had come upon such a profound enigma, one that would forever stay beyond their ability to fully comprehend. At that very instant, they vociferously exclaimed, "Holy! Holy! Holy!" Every time you invoke the potent power of my blood that has been shed, this action takes place all over again in your life. Because the power of this blood cannot be usurped or evaded, the adversary despises it extremely. Therefore, now is the day to open your mouth and administer this blood that was shed for you in the world of the spiritual. This should be applied on the entrances of your heart. Put it on your lips and do so. You should apply it to your house, your loved ones, and anything else that is important to you. You activate the heavens on your earthly realm by applying the blood, and in doing so, you bring protection, provision, and my own presence to bear onto everything that you are and everything that concerns you. Keep in mind that the power does not entirely lie in the statements made by the outside. Genuine application originates from a heart that has faith in the efficacy of the sacrifice and is aware of the significant price that my love has to pay. Having faith is what ignites the power, and the words that you speak become the conduit through which it flows. The words you speak should be an extension of your beliefs, and they should be uttered with conviction and direction. In the event that the adversary makes an effort to instill uncertainty or generate distractions in your mind while you are attempting to administer the blood, you should not be astonished. Recognize that this is a strategy that is intended to undermine your faith and reduce the efficiency of the application. I say with unshakable determination, I apply the blood of Christ to this situation, in the name of Jesus. Stand firm in your belief and declare this with unwavering consistency. It's possible that your adversary will try to tell you lies about your inadequacy or question your worthiness. These lies should be disregarded. In light of the fact that blood was shed for you, you are deserving of respect. There is no such thing as being defined by your mistakes from the past or the limitations that you may perceive in yourself. The sacrifice that was done on your behalf is what defines you. It is a sacrifice that goes beyond all bounds and makes you worthy for all of eternity. A change will start to take place as you continue to administer the blood in a consistent manner. There will be a reduction in the influence of the adversary, which will be replaced by the presence of my strength and protection. The strength of your trust will increase, and your comprehension of my love will become more profound. Your life will become a demonstration of the transformative power of my shed blood, and you will have a revitalized sense of purpose and direction as a result of this. Consequently, you should go forward and apply the blood with full assurance. It is important to keep in mind that the blood itself is the authority, not the announcements that you make. You are nothing more than the vessel, the instrument through which the power is transmitted. The heavens will be ignited on your behalf as you dutifully apply the blood, and my blessings will flow abundantly into your life as a result of this. Today, the Father adds, you are being given the chance to exhibit the faith that I have placed in you when you are presented with this opportunity. On the contrary, this is not a test designed to break you. Rather, it is an opportunity for you to actively demonstrate to the world and to yourself the self-assurance and calm that I provide you with. Do not be hesitant. Your inner voice should tell you, I will have the faith of God. Maintain a firm and unwavering resolve. Make sure that you don't let ambiguities or doubts impair your judgment. Always keep in mind that if you choose to put your faith in me, you will never be let down by my ability to fulfill your expectations. Even when others falter and run away, I will always be at your side. When you anticipate miracles to happen in your life, you are not being arrogant. It is not a sign of arrogance to anticipate that my word and promises will be carried out. My definition of authentic humility does not include the possibility that you embrace a perspective of humility that is characterized by aspects of shyness and doubt. Being truly humble means having an unwavering faith in what I have to say, regardless of the circumstances that surround me or the viewpoints of other people. What my words proclaim is something that you are capable of achieving and possessing, and this is the unchanging assumption. It is impossible for true humility to allow events to contradict the pledges that I have made. I will deliver those who have hearts that are contrite, and I will exalt those who are humble. You are being brought closer to me, and I am collecting you to a sanctuary of refuge where sin cannot touch you and the enemy cannot afflict you. I am the source of your comfort. Have faith that I will be who I am and that I will do what I can in your life right now. One thing that this signifies for you is that you should not be hesitant to take a step of trust. Despite the fact that the circumstance is challenging, keep in mind that I am here with you. Have trust that I have a plan, and even if you are unable to see the immediate outcome, you should continue to have faith that all will ultimately work out according to my will. Demonstrate bravery and self-assurance in your activities. It is imperative that you do not allow doubt or fear to prevent you from pursuing the road that I have outlined for you. It is important to keep in mind that the confidence you have is not your own, but rather a reflection of the confidence that I have placed in you. Don't let obstacles or failures deter you from pursuing your goals. They are not an indication that you have failed, but rather an opportunity for your faith to become more robust. Ensure that you keep your focus on me, and be aware that the difficulties you are experiencing are only temporary. Maintain your modesty, but do so in a manner that does not undermine your faith. The essence of humility is acknowledging one's own limitations while placing complete faith in the powers of God. You must acknowledge that I am in control, and you must let go of your worries and uncertainties while clinging to the unwavering conviction that I will keep the promises I make. In conclusion, you should seek comfort in me. For your own comfort and peace of mind, you should not rely on the thoughts or actions of other people. I invite you to seek sanctuary in my presence and to discover strength in the unending love and support that I provide. Always keep in mind that I am by your side. Walk in the assurance and tranquility that I provide, and watch as the manifestation of my faithfulness takes place in your life. It is today that the Father says, I see you. I am aware of the burden that you bear and the exhaustion that you carry with you. For the sake of enabling you to run with energy the race that has been placed before you, I am reviving your strength via peace and comfort. Be not startled by the burdens that you are experiencing. According to your own personal experiences, life can be a very severe educator. It is important to keep in mind that the challenge is not the absence of my presence, rather, it is frequently the crucible in which faith is polished. I am aware that there are times when stealthy uncertainty is a problem for you. You have doubts about the decisions you've made and the way you've gone about things. It makes perfect sense. You are a human being, and as such, you are designed to strive for meaning and purpose. Unchecked doubt, on the other hand, has the potential to become a parasite that feeds on your power. I want to reassure you that you are not drifting aimlessly. Despite the fact that the way forward appears to be obscure, you are on my path. Believe in the fact that I will lead you, not by means of a booming voice or a blazing neon sign, but rather by means of whispers in the quiet times, nudges in the right way, and opportunities that may appear unexpected. You are responsible for maintaining vigilance and cultivating a heart that is able to recognize my direction. I am waiting for you in the silence, in prayer, and in contemplation. And now, with regard to your ease. You deeply desire to be freed from the obligations that you are carrying. Take note that the lack of difficulty is not synonymous with comfort in this context. It is the unwavering realization that you are not the only one in this world. To you, I am always present, I am always with you. I may not be able to eliminate every hurdle from your path, but I will provide you with the tools you need to overcome them. Changing one's point of view can provide some measure of solace at times. You concentrate your full attention on the current obstacle, the wall that you believe you are unable to scale. Move back a little bit. Consider the wider picture as well. Take stock of the achievements you've already accomplished and the challenges you've conquered. Always keep in mind that you are way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. There will be times when the burden feels like it is crushing you. Keep in mind that I am your safe haven during those times. Bring yourself to me, let go of your burdens, and give yourself permission to simply be. You should not be afraid of being vulnerable. Stoicism is not the hallmark of true strength, rather, it is the recognition of one's own limitations and the pursuit of support. Exhortation is the topic at hand. You look for a purpose to guide your actions and a sense of direction. The objective of this endeavor is not always a monumental, earth-shattering journey. It is sometimes found in the seemingly insignificant things that people do, such as the kindness they exhibit to a stranger, the patience they show to a loved one, or the integrity they bring to their job experience. Not only are these actions not inconsequential, but they are also the threads that you weave into the fabric of your life, serving as a demonstration of the principles that you hold important. Do not allow yourself to become fixated on a goal that is far off and unclear. Always keep your attention on the here and now, on the opportunities that are right in front of you. Please be a good steward of the gifts that I have bestowed upon you, which include your abilities, your compassion, and your talents. Use them to have a positive influence, regardless of how insignificant it may appear to be. As a result of your actions, you are effectively contributing to the larger good and accomplishing my purpose. Lastly, keep in mind that I am a God who is hopeful. Try not to give in to hopelessness. There are going to be times when you stumble and experience setbacks. However, do not let them to define you. Get back up, brush yourself off, and proceed with your current course of action. Hope is the fuel that propels you through the darkness you are currently experiencing. It is the conviction that better times are soon to come. It is not intended for you to travel this route by yourself. You should look for a community that is encouraging and helpful, a group of people that share your beliefs and can provide you with support. Encourage them to serve as a sounding board and a source of support for you. Today, then, this is the word that I have for you. Carry it with you, since it is a defense against uncertainty and a guiding light for optimism. Proceed with confidence, knowing that I will be by your side at every turn of the journey. I announce that I will make a repair of everything that is broken in your life today, says the Father. There will be a restoration of relationships that have been stressed to the point of breaking. I am going to step in and make things right, even if you have reached your breaking point. Take a step back from your efforts and put your faith in me. Anger will be replaced with love, disagreement will be replaced with agreement, and disharmony will be replaced with harmony. I will heal severed connections. The spiritual landscape that lies beneath your feet is undergoing a transformation at this very moment. Additionally, I will change the spiritual terrain that is beneath those individuals who have placed a distance between themselves and you. In the future, the exact same factors that led to their withdrawal will continue to be the factors that bring them back. I am going to make my presence known to you, and even those who are opposed to you will come looking for you. Whenever they look for you, they will also look for me. As soon as they come close to you, you should open your mouth, and my words will travel through you. These are not going to be words of resentment or self-righteousness. Rather, they are going to be words that are filled with my love, forgiveness, and the medicinal balm of my spirit. I am going to eliminate the hurdles that the adversary has set in your road during this process. These impediments are designed to trip you up and make your life more difficult. In addition, I will make changes to you in these areas. Both the day and the season have begun anew. As you watch the results of my labor develop in your life, you will feel an overwhelming sense of delight. It is important to keep in mind that the restoration may not go as you plan. My timing is not the same as your timing, and my ways are not the same as your ways. Be certain that I am working behind the scenes, even when it seems like things are not moving forward. Keeping an open mind to the various methods in which I can choose to bring about this healing and focusing on taking each day one step at a time are both important. There will be opportunities to forgive. It is not out of necessity that you should take advantage of these opportunities. Rather, it is a statement of the love and forgiveness that I freely extend to you. You are making room for healing and new beginnings in your relationships as you let go of the hurts that have been caused in the past. Setbacks and delays should not be allowed to discourage you. You should not consider these to be obstacles, rather, they are transitory detours on your way to repair. I will see you through to the other side, stronger and more powerful than before, if you continue to be devoted to trusting in me.